Hello, welcome to Driven It. Tinker time. Do not adjust your sets. The Douglas Special is up on ramps. His Lordship is up on axle stands for a reason that I'm not happy about, and I'll tell you after this. Not so long ago, I had his Lordship up here on ramps as I had to replace brake master and brake servo because it all went a bit wrong. I had to disconnect a track rod, put it all back together, fine. Went for a drive, yeah, it's quite all right. However, we have just returned from a 660-mile round trip. We went north. We were driving for 14 hours. 14 hours? Yes, 14 hours. Give or take a break for sort of food. I know, right? Like a lunch. For many hours. And I was driving and I was like, oh, there was a knock on the steering. It was like, gong, gong. Every so often. Not all the time. So it didn't happen all the time. And it was sort of progressive, got a little bit more knocky, but I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was the drag link bushes. There's, in the centre of the beam, there's this big, solid, sturdy bar which has got some bushes on it. They often wear, causing this problem. And that's what I thought it was. However, it turns out it wasn't. And having just put him on the driveway, washed him, cleaned him up after our weekend away, I heard the knocking was really, really quite obvious. Went underneath him and yeah, not overly impressed. And I'll put that up now. Now, if you look, I know I've just actually unlocked. Now, here we go. So this ball joint here, see, this is the steering box, drop arm, drag link. Now this here, that's what I thought was causing the problem, you see, because this here, when it has got wear, this bit here at the back, it jumps up and down slightly. So you go, oh yeah, no, that's got a problem. No, it's not. Watch that ball joint. Oh, bugger. Now, there is no stress on the wheels because the wheels are off the floor, but that shouldn't do that, and I shouldn't really be able to squeeze that down, not with this position and my skinny little wrist. So as you can see, I'm not happy with that. And it got me thinking about MOT. See, he doesn't need an MOT. And thinking what I thought it was, because I've come across this before with vans, and what happens with that bearing, the idler system thing, it just moves up and down and gives you excess free play in the steering. And so I thought, oh, that's what it is. I'll sort that out when I get home. It's a pain in the arse to do, to be honest with you. It usually takes me 2.5, 3 hours because I fanny around. But it wasn't, as I can show you. It's quite simple. It's a half an hour job. So 2 castle nuts, off, on, job done. But without an MOT, I could just drive him like that. Forever and go, oh yeah, it's that bearing bush system. I'll just carry on. It won't be a problem. I'll fix it another time. Ooh, end up no steering, ended up dead. So yeah, this whole MOT, I'm not agreeing with it. As much as he hasn't got an MOT, but I did put him through a test. But I couldn't put him through the test because they didn't have the slots. But I put him through a pre-test, so they just checked him over, make sure he would pass the UK MOT. He failed. No washers and headlight beams too high. But things like steering, you sort of go, Now, I am quite mechanically sympathetic, and I sort of thought, yeah, I know what the problem is. I didn't know what the problem is. I put my hand up and go, I completely cocked that up. But you sort of go, anyone else out there goes, oh yeah, there's a knock, oh, it'll be fine. Goes on a forum, oh, it's that, blah, 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 don't worry about it, it'll be fine. You don't need an MOT. Remember, these on a T2, that's your crumple zone. Your femurs, they're not very strong, I can assure you, when you've got a high impact. So yeah, not happy about that. However, it's a nice simple job, so I'm going to take you along for the ride. I've ordered the part, I haven't got it today, but I'm going to take you for the ride because I'm going to take the old one off and show just how loose that ball joint is. You might be thinking, oh, you've got that drag link in your hand, Stuart, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I filmed myself taking it off, and I thought, it didn't go very well. I say it didn't go very well, I didn't really sweat that much, and I really didn't. I hit my hand today, I can't remember what I did. I did something on you, wasn't it? Just like, oh, bloody hell, it did hurt. And I said a word. No swear words. I just went, oh, bum, really did hurt. Anyway, yes, I've got this off. And yeah, because to be honest with you, me waving a hammer around, you just sort of go, bloody hell, he's dangerous. Yes, I am. When I used to run a garage, it was so much easier. We had a ramp. You had the ramp, you're right underneath it. Absolutely brilliant. So much space. When you're on the floor, not quite so. Oh, I miss a ramp. I miss the four-poster ramp. Oh, they made them so much easier. Anyway, they didn't. I haven't got that. Got to make do with what I've got. So this is me old bar. And I'll tell you now, I'm moving around because I thought, do you know what? This will be really, really loose. That's the good side. Yeah. This side, it's a little bit loose. I mean, you can move it around, but I can't. Oh yeah, I can push it in and out. I'm going to film it with closer without me rabbiting on, and you'll see things that you shouldn't be able to do with a ball joint, because you shouldn't be able to do that with a ball. You shouldn't be able to push them in. Yeah, you really shouldn't. So that is absolutely buggered. However, the other thing I forgot to tell, because when I had the servo and I knocked off his track rod arm, after I put it back together, I was like, have I forgot to put it up properly? Because you always do. Sometimes you do work on your vehicles and you go, did I forget to tighten it up? Because it was castling up with a split pin. And did him up, put the split pin in, fine. So before I went away, I did sort of wiggle the steering and fiddle underneath just to find out what the ball joint was. And it was tight. So it wasn't that. So yeah, I put my hand up. As I said, I put my hand up. I cocked up. I self-diagnosed my van with the wrong part. But oops. Anyway, the new part is coming. The new part will go on. And yeah, now, I don't know if I've said, oh, for fuck's sake, I keep saying now. I do apologise. I keep saying now. I do hate myself at times. Whenever you remove things like this, don't throw them away because you want to measure. So you need to try and get the new one the same size as that one. So, yeah. Anyway, oh, in the background I've got a Roby. I was going to call it a dishwasher. It's not a dishwasher, it's a lawnmower. No, it's a crap, it's not mine, it's my neighbour's. It's broken the handle. My daughter went, oh, I think it's the cable. You know, the cable, it's a Bauer cable. No, it's this, £11. These are £11 each, these. This is dog shit. It's really bad. I might actually make a video, I might make a video of what's inside the Roby lawnmower handle things, because they are really, really crap. It is designed to fail. Anyway, I've gone way off topic there, haven't we? Oh, bloody hell, I've got to touch up. He got a stone chip on his bumper over the weekend, and he got a stone fuck up at his bloody window. Didn't break it, but I got to touch it up. That's really annoying me. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have had colour-coded bumpers. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going to make anything of that. Might just be a bit of shit, really. Yeah, I might have to redo it again and make it up as I go along. Anyway, right, now, this is the ball joint. Now, I don't really want to get my hands dirty, so I'm not really going to push too hard, but see, that is the good side of the ball joint. See, and if I do that, I can't move that in. Now, this one is the wonky one. Now, if you see that, or you might not be able to see that, see, I can push that in. I don't know if that's working out on the camera. Hang on, sorry, I've got to get really close to the camera because I can't see. Is that going in? You probably can't really see that, actually. That was a bit... Oh, that was a bit dog shit, wasn't it? Because I thought, oh, I'll show you that, but no, it won't. But you can't see it. You might not be able to... Hang on. You might not be able to see it. Oh, you can. Look, there we go. You can just see that. See it moving in and out. You shouldn't be able to do that with a ball joint. So, yeah, it's a bit buggered. Go, it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life, and I'm feeling good. Oh, hello there. Oh, hang on. You might have gathered it's a new day. I have. New parts. Febby Billstone. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, I ordered it on eBay on Tuesday when I stripped the old one off. Arrived Wednesday. It said it'll be here Thursday. Bloody hell. Now, my usual parts supplier, they said 28 days. I went, oh, I can't afford to wait 28 days. I've got to get him on the road for the weekend. We're going camping. Today's a Friday. We are going camping. I've literally wanged this on, bugger off, camping. The weekend is going to be good. I'm hoping my friend Jeff will be there with his rather special Volkswagen, because I'm going to do a story. Because it celebrates a big milestone for Volkswagen. But, you know, more on that another time. For the 7 people that watch these, thanks. Anyway, as I had said previously, because I couldn't cut this one up. You need to literally measure that. I'm not going to show you because you're bored. You need to sort of make sure that your little posts pretty much equal the same as this. Now hang on, I've got that completely wrong, the wrong way round. I have, look, it's moved. That's what's happened, because that should go there. Now, there's a lock nut that you don't actually tighten up until you get it on the van, because otherwise it sort of doesn't sit centrally. You've got to sort of set it so it sits a bit. But there's another reason why you don't just pull it out of the packet, whang it on, and hope for the best, because you put your steering box out. Now, your steering box only has a certain amount of play, that way and that way. Now, if that's too short, either the left or the right way, it'll be too short. It'll bugger up. You won't have good steering. So that's why it's important to measure around. Blah, blah, blah. So I've had to wind that out about 8 turns. But anyway, that's it really. So I'm just going to wang that on and job done. So yeah, that's it really. That is how to replace one of these. Wang them off, wang it on. Simple. These things sometimes, I tell you, are as simple as wheelbarrows. And I like things as simple as a wheelbarrow. When they get complicated, like the Honda, and sort of go, oh, it's got engine management, you go, oh, bloody hell, scrap it. These things keep running forever. Anyway, my dear, go, take care. See you soon.